Kendall Jenner reacts to Rihanna dating ASAP Rocky. Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. Heartbroken and jealous? Here is how Kendall Jenner reacted to Miss Rihanna dating her boyfriend ASAP Rocky. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button to be notified and updated on the latest Kardashian drama and news. As more time goes by, we begin to understand why the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star and the Fenty CEO never hit it off as friends. For over 7 years now, successful model Kendall Jenner and singer Rihanna have been in an awkward beef with one another. While their feud began with mutual friends, the hatred soon transitioned into mutual boyfriends. Yeah, you heard that right. When it comes to Hollywood, it's not so rare to witness two incredibly gorgeous celebrities like Kendall and Rihanna go after the same guy, especially if the bachelor in question is as talented as ASAP Rocky. Well, this is exactly what happened to the KUWT gay starlet and the Barbados native singer. Even though Kendall was the first to date Rocky back in 2016, Rihanna soon jumped in to win the performer's heart. And now in 2021, Rihanna and Rocky are known as one of the most stylish and adorable couples in all of entertainment. But does Kendall feel the same way as the rest of the fandom? It looks like Miss Kendall Jenner may be harboring some jealous feelings, as the model couldn't help but react to her ex-boyfriend dating the Fenty Beauty CEO and founder. In her own way, to be exact. You see, the Kardashian Jenners are the first to leak information to sources and insiders. Whatever scandal may be going on, there is always a close Hollywood source who has the inside scoop about the controversy. But surprisingly enough, Kendall has been staying very quiet about her ex-boyfriend and Rihanna, and we may now know why. Apart from being intimidated and not liked by Rihanna, Kendall may be feeling a bit heartbroken over what ASAP Rocky had to say about the Umbrella singer. So let's break down the situation, and let's start with Kendall Jenner. In April of 2019, the successful model sat down with her sister Kourtney K to talk about falling in love. As shared by the older Jenner sister, she is the type of person who falls in love at first sight. When talking candidly to her sister, Kendall shared, "I'm like a love at first sight type of person. Like, I know I'm going to fall in love with you the second I meet you. I have this overwhelming feeling, and that doesn't happen a lot for me. And then, I'm not the kind of person who can gradually fall in love with someone. I don't know how that's supposed to go. I don't understand that. So I think it's the same thing for me with kind of knowing what I want to do or what I like. I'm a really straightforward person when it comes to that." Now, as you can see, Kendall is a very open book when it comes to falling in love. But was ASAP Rocky ever that type? Up until dating Rihanna in late 2020, the fashion killer rapper was hesitant to call any of his past girlfriends the ones. Even when Rocky was with Kendall Jenner, it was a simple fling for him that didn't really turn into anything. In 2016 and 2017, the model and the rapper began attending events together and acting very cozy around each other. Around the same time, numerous insiders went on to reveal what was actually happening behind the scenes. According to Us Weekly and Page 6, Kendall and Rocky began dating in late 2016, and their romance transitioned into 2017. Us Weekly shared, the reality star started hanging out with the effing problems rapper in late July 2016. They attended a Coachella party in April 2017, and an eyewitness told us that the couple were super cozy and super close. The next month, Jenner and Rocky attended the Met Gala together, where they again showed plenty of PDA. By September 2017, a source told us that the two weren't really official but were obviously dating, despite their busy schedules. Page 6 went on to confirm this young love by sharing, "Kendall and ASAP Rocky went to the Royal Albert Hall and made no secret of the fact that they're a couple. There was a lot of touching going on. It wasn't the behavior of two people who are just friends. Kendall seems very into him." But while Kendall was probably very much in a loving headspace, it seems Rocky didn't necessarily reciprocate those feelings. That is, until Riri and Rocky confirmed their romance just last year. That is when everything changed, not only for Rocky but for Rihanna as well. When the news first hit magazine publications, insiders began coming forward with these facts and statements. They've been inseparable the past few weeks. It's a new relationship, but they both seem very into it. They've always seemed to have a great time together. They have a lot in common. They both are very much about helping out in the communities they grew up in. ASAP is generous, and so is Rihanna. ASAP is known for being a great guy. Rihanna seems very happy dating ASAP. Their romance evolved since they were friends first. They already knew and respected each other, and it's just grown from there. Their initial friendship allowed for them to build a great foundation. They loved to laugh and have a blast together before they even dated. All of that makes for a solid relationship. But after only a couple of months of being together, Rocky gained enough confidence to call Rihanna the one. It's so much better when you got the one. She amounts to probably a million of the other ones. I think when you know, she's the one. Not only did Rocky spill the beans about his romance with Rihanna, but he also shared how he would love to have a family one day and how Rihanna would fit that fairy tale dream perfectly. When speaking to GQ magazine, here is what the fashion killer musician stated. Change, Rocky is saying, is good. In his love life, though, the change Rocky has experienced is drastic. It's change in the same way that a Mega Millions lottery winner experiences change, because ASAP Rocky is dating Rihanna. Rocky knows he probably shouldn't talk about Rihanna, the triple A-list pop star, wildly successful fashion and beauty entrepreneur, and Category 5 cultural hurricane, but he can't help himself. As soon as I bring her up, he starts beaming like a teenager whose crush just accepted his prom invite. I could practically hear the angels singing. The love of my life, he calls her, my lady. I ask ASAP Rocky if he's ready to be a father. If that's in my destiny, absolutely, he replies. I think I'm already a dad. All these MFs are already my sons. What you talking about? He laughs and then starts choosing his words carefully. Nah, but I think I'd be an incredible, remarkably, overall amazing dad. I would have a very fly child. Very. But it's not only Rocky who feels so madly in love with Rihanna. The Barbados native feels the exact same way. When the two stars first got together, Riri's friends were actually concerned about the singer. Many thought she was rushing into a relationship with Rocky. Rihanna has fallen hard for her new boyfriend. Rocky's a charming guy, but he also has a love him and leave him reputation. Sources who spoke with the tabloid say friends of the work singer fear Rocky's playboy antics will end up leaving Rihanna with a broken heart. Rihanna is desperate to meet a man she can see herself with for the rest of her life. Everybody thinks she's rushing into things with Rocky. Rocky's uninterested in a long-term romance. Rihanna shouldn't be thinking of this as more than a port in the storm. But despite some of her friends being worried, Rihanna may be ready to take things further with ASAP, and by that we mean marriage. But not without an official prenuptial agreement first. As it was shared by National Enquirer, the successful singer, performer, and actress will only marry ASAP Rocky if he agrees to sign a prenup. And according to insiders, no matter what Rocky says, he will eventually have to agree with Rihanna's demand, as there is no other way. Rihanna grew up poor, and she says it's her duty to protect what she's worked so hard for. Rocky feels like it's betting on them to fail as a couple. Rihanna will get away, and Rocky will have to cave. And if the fashion killer rapper doesn't sign the prenup, Rihanna is happy to remain unmarried. And just like that, within a matter of a few months, both Rihanna and ASAP have already discussed future plans, such as marriage and forming a family together. While we couldn't be happier for the lovely couple, let's see what the fans think about Rihanna, Rocky, and Kendall Jenner's involvement in this complicated love triangle. Rocky showing up to the Met with Kendall, then Rihanna a couple years later? So, Kendall Jenner dated ASAP Rocky, who is now dating Rihanna, who dated Travis Scott, who dated plus had a baby with Kylie Jenner. ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, am I jealous of him or her? He better treat her like the queen she is. He better not play her like he did Kendall Jenner. But what do you think about Kenny, Riri, and Rocky? Do you think Rihanna and ASAP Rocky are a much better fit than Rocky and Kendall? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.